Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome back to StatOps. I'm your Shilpa Deshetty. So today in this video, we will know that how to calculate your Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. So one of the most important topic in your first unit and the most repeated topic. Every time in the question paper, most repeated question is your Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. Okay, so this is a formula for your Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. That is, it is represented as SKP. Okay, that is mean minus mode by standard deviation. So remember one thing here, that is three problems we are combining in only one single thing here. That is your mean. We already know how to calculate your mean, then your mode, then your standard deviation. So all these problems separately we have already done. So what we have to do in this Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness is we have to calculate it and substitute that in that formula. That is three different problems combined together into one single thing. Okay, so these are the formulas. We already know that. Just recap that formula is there. That is mean is sigma fm by n. Why it is fm by n? You all know that because this is a given question. So in this question, which series is that? This is continuous series. So we need to remember the formulas of continuous series itself. So what is continuous series formulas? That is mean is sigma fm by n and mode is L plus delta 1 by delta 1 plus delta 2 into I. Then as usual, we have your standard deviation. So first, we'll check out the question. So this is a question that I've already written the values so that it will be easy to you people. Whenever I'm calculating that, you will find it little bit easy. Okay, so this is a question that is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. These are the class intervals given and these are the number of students, that is frequency values given. Okay, so what we need to find, that is you will know that when you see the formula. So you remember the formula. When you see the formula, you will know what to find out in the next. Okay, so till here this is a question. Then we have to, what we have to find out every time, remember the class interval. So when class interval is given, we need to find out compulsory the mid value. So this is the mid value is given there. So 0 to 10, 50, 5. Then 10 to 20, 15, 20 to 30, 25. Next 35, next 45, 55 and 65. Okay, so these are the mid values. Then what we need to find? See here, we need to find out the values, that is first one is we need to find out your D, then we need to find out your FD, then we need to find out your FD square. These are all the values. And one more thing we have to find out, that is FM value also for your mean. Okay, so one more column we will add here at the last, that is for your FM. Done. So what is that first one? We have to find out D value. What is D? D is M minus A by I. Okay, so I have directly written the values here. That is, what is M minus A? A is nothing but the assumed mean. Okay, so what is the assumed mean here? That is the middle value, whatever is there in that M values, that we will take it as A. That is assumed mean. Assumed mean is 35. So 5 minus 35 divided by 10. Why 10? Class interval is 10. So I value is 10. So 5 minus 35 divided by 10 is minus 10. So I'll calculate one value. You can relate that to the other. Okay, so what is that? That is 5 minus 35 divided by 10. Okay, 5 minus 35 is what? That is minus 30. Minus 30 by 10. Okay, so that is minus 3. So this is a minus 3 value. In a similar way, you can calculate for all. That is 15 minus 35 divided by 10. That is minus 2. Minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. So these are the D values we have. Then next one is D square. D square. So you have to square these values. 3 minus 3 into minus 3. So that is 9. Then square of minus 2, 4, 1, 0, 1, 4 and 9. Okay. Then FD. What is FD here? That is frequency multiplied with your D value. So see here, I'll just calculate one value so that it will be easy for you. So what is that? What is the F value? F value is 12. 12 into, what is D value here? D value is minus 3. 12 into minus 3, that is minus 36. Okay. So in that way, you have to calculate. The same thing there, 28 into minus 2. So minus 56. Next, minus 40, 0, 32, 36 and 30. Okay. Then next one is FD square. Okay. FD square is the frequency into d square value. I'll calculate one for you. See here, that is 12 into d square is 9. So 12 into 9, what is the value? That is 108. Okay. In the similar way, calculate for 28 into 4. So 112, 40, 0, 32, 72 and 90. So these are the values. As we require summation, that is sigma fd square and sigma fd. Add all the values. So when we add all the values, for sigma fd we got minus 34 and sigma fd square we got 454. Okay. Then one more thing we have to calculate, that is fm. Okay. So fm is frequency multiplied with your mid value. That is, I'll do one for you. Which one? That is 12 into 5. That is 60. Okay. So 60. Next 28 into m value 15. So 28 into 15. That is 420. Next one is 1000. Okay. Next one is 2100. Next value is 1440. Next 18 into 55 is 990. Next 10 into 65 is 650. So add all the values of fm also, because we have summation sigma fm. So as we have sigma fm, when we add all the values, we will get 6660, 6660. Okay, so that is of your sigma fm. So we got all the values now. What is n value? N value is nothing but your frequency. Add all the frequency values, we got 200. So we got all the values now. Now what we have to do? Substitute that in the formula. Okay, so the first we have to find out mean, that is sigma fm by n. What is sigma fm we got? That is 6660 by 200. So what is 6660 by 200? That is 33.3. So this is your mean value. Okay. Then we have to find out what is mode. So we already have done what is how to calculate your mode. Now see here once again. So first check out that what is the modal class. Okay. So what is the modal class? By inspection, what is the highest frequency we have? 60 is the highest frequency value. Okay. So that will become your f value, and the preceding one will become your f1, and the succeeding one will become your f2, before number and after number. Okay. So this is f1 and f2. So we got all the values. Now substitute here in delta 1. So delta 1 equals to f minus f1. So what is f minus f1? That is, what is the f value we got? 60. 60 minus, what is f1? 40. So that is 20. Okay. Next, delta 2, f minus f2, that is 60 minus 32. What is the value? 28. So we got delta 1 and delta 2 also. Now what we have to do? Substitute that in this formula. As we got your modal class here, what is the modal class here? 30 to 40. So what will be the lower class interval? 30. Lower class interval is 30. What is the I value? I value is 10. We already know that. So substitute that in the formula. L is 30. 30 plus, what is delta 1? 20 by, what is delta 1 plus delta 2? That is 20 plus 28 into 10. Okay. So what's the value here? 30 plus 20 into 10. That is 200 by, this is 48. Okay. So 30 plus 4.1, that equals to 34.1. So this is your mode value. Done with the mode value. Next what we have to do, that is calculate your standard deviation value. Okay. So how to calculate the standard deviation value? That is by using this formula. Square root of sigma fd square. What is sigma fd square? That is 454 by, what is n value? 200. So 200 minus, what is sigma fd value? We already got, that is minus 34. So minus 34 by 200 whole square into 10. Okay. So what will be the value here? That is square root of, I have already calculated the value, that is 454 by 200. That is 2.27 plus minus 34 by 200 whole square, that is 0.0289 into 10. So what will be the value? Square root of 2.2989 into 10. So that is, what is the square root of 2.2989? That is 1.516. Again into 10. So multiply this with 10. What you will get? 15.16. So this is the value of standard deviation. Okay. Now, where to substitute this? Substitute that in the formula. That is Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. Mean minus mode by standard deviation. Okay. So let me calculate it here itself. So what is that? That is, what is the mean value we got? 33.3. So 33.3 minus, what is the mode value we got? 34.1 by, what is the standard deviation we got? 15.16. So 33.3 minus 34.1 by 15.16 is minus 0.0531. So what it means that is, it is negatively correlated. Okay, so you have to write it last that it is negatively correlated. What is negatively correlated? That is the marks and the number of students.